Missed you, hun. I've missed you. So what we're going to discuss kind of in brief, because I'm going to go into it in more detail next time. There's a retreat that I'm going to be doing live in Cyprus, and I'm also going to share it with you via webinar for those of you who are interested, and it's called Astrogenetics, and it is an absolute phenomenal subject. And I just wanted to share some of the contents of this subject with you very briefly, and we'll go into it perhaps on Monday a little bit more deeply, because as far as the webinar is concerned, I probably won't be teaching it until June sometime. But I'm very excited about it because the content is just absolutely mind-blowing, which it usually is. Hey, 6th degree, how you doing, honey? What's up, John? Hey, how you doing? Daniela, lovely to have you. Kenty, what's up? So, yes, this online retreat I'm going to be offering to you guys in June. And thank you. Thank you very much. So do you from what I can see in your picture. You look great. So these are the the contents of Astrogenetics. But first, it is lovely to catch you as well live, my darling. What I'm going to share with you first is basically the benefits of doing such a highly advanced class, but is structured in such a way that it is so simple. All you have to do is just follow the guidelines and it will just take you there. But the benefits of doing a class such as Astrogenetics is basically, apart from attuning your DNA, it's about the infinity of your DNA and the eternal structure of your DNA, and how it is actually connected not just through physicality, but also through the earth realms, the etheric realms, the galactic realms, the universal realms, and also the cosmic realms also, all the way to infinity. It is actually an endless, amazing, miraculous, powerful data that we are going to access very, very deeply with processes that I have created for you guys, and it is called Astrogenetics. So it is not just about the DNA per se, but also the genetic content and also the revelation of that content. What is it that we have so deeply encrypted in our DNA that we have no clue about? Now, once we have access to that, Truth Crew, once we have access to those 64 codons, and only 22 of those codons are actually switched on at this time of our evolution, you will have an opportunity to be able to switch on all 64. Infinity is another limit we set around ourselves. Yes, you could say that it is, I agree with you, but it goes even beyond the infinite, and it goes even beyond the eternal, and it's about the deep realization of that eternal inflow and outflow of data that we carry in our space. So it really is quite a mind-blowing thing. And what you do need to know is that we will have very deep apocalypse and apotheosis. Apocalypse is to reveal, and apotheosis is a kind of a sacredness or divinity of truth. Yeah, I love what you're saying right now. Thank you, Dimitramo. Thank you very much. And it's about accessing the encrypted infinite streaming into our genetic blueprint. That's what it's all about. And it's also about, you know, DNA is so precisely ordered that it reveals patterns and symbols. And so we go very, very deeply into the patterns and symbols that are encrypted into the DNA in order to access very deep and unique information to each and every one of us. Because you see, it's not just about what everybody knows, it's about that too, but what we also individually know. You missed the intro. Is this course you will be teaching? Yeah, I will be teaching it online for you guys in June, over 6 weeks. Yeah, that's for the online people. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just kind of describing the contents a little bit to you to see if it resonates and for whom it resonates, you know. And so, as I was saying, there is research as well that's led scientists to conclude that we were actually invented outside of the solar system, science-based now, yeah, which is actually several billions of years ago. So we're talking about very amazing deep information. We're not just talking about the scientific DNA knowledge. That's not what we're talking about at all. Okay, so we are actually vessels of alien communication. Hey, hello my darling, how are you? Nice to have you in. What's going on? Are you all right? So exactly what kind of secret messages are we carrying in our 64 codons, you know? And if we are able to access, you know, that amazing knowledge that is carried, that gnosis that's carried in our 64 codons, just imagine what it is that we can be capable of, yeah? So it's not just about attracting abundance or becoming more telepathic or more intuitive or being more powerful in the place that you stand. It's all of this and so, so much more. This is what you will be able to access, that you will be able to attune, that you will be able to upgrade in by attending this particular seminar. So what we're going to do is make a very deep connection to our source, a very deep epsilon connection that will go through very deeply. We will have to clear the major 3 levels of our consciousness. Once we clear those 3 levels of consciousness, then we are actually able to start accessing this amazing knowledge that is in our genetic codon structures. And we will also go all the way up to the universal and the cosmic DNA levels. Hi there, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. What's going on? Lovely to have you. Then we will go about clearing our genetic erroneous data. Yeah, we will be using sacred geometry to do that, and specific codes and specific symbols to do that, a specific language. And this is going to be able to enhance our telepathic abilities and communications with self, other beings, but of course always with the utmost integrity and safety, which is always my primary concern, and the primary issue that I address in all of the class, I was going to say codons, in all of the classes that I do. How will the schedule look like during those 6 weeks? Daily, weekly? It will be weekly, my darling. It will be once a week of a Sunday. It will probably be my Sunday evening and you guys Sunday mornings, so that we can, you know, we can work out the timing for us. Yeah, so that's how we're going to do it. And just continuing to run a little bit through some of the content that's in there. And we will be looking at the 64 codons, and it will give us the ability to coordinate the language of creation. This is what it's all about. They are the living keys to our DNA and to sacred creation of whatever it is that we wish to create. And that is probably the most amazing thing that you could access. So these codons and symbols will represent primal language of unfolding in digits and ancient symbolism. You learned English, my big bro. I don't even know what that means. Okay, but yes, I am from the United Kingdom, and that is why I have the accent that I do. So I will be guiding you through particular tables and guidance, and I will be with you the whole way, and we'll be monitoring you the whole way, but you will have completely free reign and free access to go as you need to go to access what it is that you will need to access. So we will gather data, and we will uninstall the erroneous data, and then we will upgrade the data that's already in there, that is waiting to be excavated and awaiting to be expressed and awaiting to be put out into this real 3D domain world. And we need it so much, right? So we will be using, as I said, some sacred geometry too, digits, numbers, specific ancient codes, Mayan rune codes. What if we miss one? Will we be able to access it somewhere? Yes, absolutely. What I will do is record them all. So once you guys have committed to it, then you won't miss anything. If you're not able to watch it live, then you can replay, and I will also offer myself for like free 15 or 30-minute consultations to fill you in for anything that it is that you have missed out. And then what we're going to do to finish it is going to be a beautiful ceremony based on fire and water in order to burn away all the old information that is erroneous and not needed, and to activate the new data through the water element. So it's going to be an absolutely mind-blowing event, and I really can't wait to share it with you actually. So it's going to be a once-a-week thing over a 6-week duration. We're going to be starting at some point in June, and I will announce the date in Monday's transmission. I will announce the date for you, but it will be sometime in June. You're in, fantastic. And on Monday I'll also share like how it all works, you know, how the exchange, the energy exchange goes, which is the fees and whatnot. And also stay tuned for Mondays, because on Monday, if you do choose to commit to it on Monday, I will also be offering freebies to those of you who commit. I will be offering like a half an hour investigative consultation for those of you who commit within that half an hour of the show on Monday. Actually, what I'll do is I will offer you a full 1 hour where you will receive a reading and a transformation process. And for those of you who commit over the next 24 hours, you will receive the half an hour. So I'll share more about, you know, the specs of the hows and everything else on Monday. Is there a prerequisite to taking this course? The way that I've designed it, Daniela, is so simple, even though it's very, very advanced knowledge. It's so simple that no prerequisites are required, apart from the fact that you are interested in esoteric and metaphysics and deep transformation. So if you're interested in these subjects, then those are the only prerequisites that are required. That is all. So I hope that was interesting for you. I will sort of go over it again a little bit on Monday, because Friday's transmission is going to be all about different alien races, very interesting stuff. And we'll talk about more this particular webinar that I'm going to be sharing with you starting in the month of June. I'll be talking more about that and what is required. And also, if you commit, the other thing is that there will be like extra sort of like 15.5-hour slots where we'll be doing like extra Q&A for any extra things that you feel that you haven't covered or you didn't quite understand, what have you. So there will be extra time for that. All right. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching in all your hearts. I enjoyed watching them floating up the screen. It's beautiful. If you're not following me on Periscope, don't forget to do that. Sometimes I watch your scopes, love, on the laptop so I can contribute comments or give hearts. Oh, thank you, my darling. I do appreciate that. Is there some program offering? Oh, can you write that again? I missed it. Bye, darling. I love you too. Take care of yourself. So don't forget to follow me here on Periscope. Share it if you feel that somebody else might be interested in doing this class. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Goodbye to you, my darling. On my YouTube channel, there's loads and loads of free content, so don't forget to subscribe for that. Thank you so much. Can't wait to hear more. Oh, thank you, Erica. It's so lovely to have you, and you, Daniela, and everybody else that I missed. I love you all too. So is there a registration page outlining programs, offerings, how much? Yes, it's not up yet, and that's what I will be discussing with you, my darling, on Monday. So if you're not following, I'm not sure if you are or you're not, do so. Then you can catch all the specs on Monday and the registration details there. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of or beginning of wherever it is that you are on your timeline at this moment. Lots of love to you. May the truth always be with you, and to you, Ines, and to you, my love. 6th degree. I'm trying to catch your name. Margaret. Yes, Margaret, my love. So miss you too. Still getting used to your new schedule. I know, me too. I'm trying to get used to. Yeah, just got it, Margaret. Okay, my darling. So I'll be revealing more about that on Monday's show. But for now, I will see you on Friday, and may the truth always be the guiding force that is with you. Imaste be ye. It means we are primary source. Indeed. Take care. Take care for now. Ciao. Lots of love.